Good evening, everyone. This is EmoNews. Tonight, Dominica beekeepers continue to dominate at OECS Honey Show. Trilogy celebrates 1 million views on Take Me As I Am. Imagine Me Becoming Women's Conference concludes in Kulibistri. Cancer Walk hailed a success. Cultural festivals kick off across Dominica. And French Prime Minister resigns after just 4 weeks in office. Details and more coming up next.
Well, Prayer Music Festival, are you ready?
Dominica, I love you guys. I love you guys. Take it slow. Oh! Yeah! Sing for me. One, two. She want that She said that She get like She like that She want it. Let's go!
Welcome everyone. Thank you for staying tuned to EmoNews this evening. I'm your presenter Rick Francis, and this is a news broadcast for the 6th of October 2025. Up first in local news, Dominica's beekeepers have once again proven their excellence, winning 10 awards, the most by any country at the 2025 OECS Honey Show held in St. Kitts during the Caribbean Week of Agriculture. Members of the National Beekeepers Cooperative Society Limited captured top spots across multiple categories. First place, Nathaniel Lovell in the categories of Light Amber Honey and Chunk Honey. Terry Henry Lovell, Beeswax Block and Commercial Product. Second place, we have Nathaniel Lovell again with Medium Amber Honey. Kia Casimir, Photography. Erica Burnett Biscombe, Honey Cake. Third place, Terry Henry Lovell, Beeswax Candles, and Nathaniel Lovell once again with Mead and Commercial Product Honey. Dominica's continued success in beekeeping reflects national pride, hard work, and innovation. The National Beekeepers Cooperative Society Limited says the awards highlight both individual talent and the strength of Dominica's growing apiculture community. The society congratulated the winners and reaffirmed its commitment to sustainability and maintaining the island's reputation for top quality honey and bee products in the Caribbean. The Imagine Me Becoming International Women's Conference concluded on Sunday at the Kulibistri Gospel Mission Church, held from October 3rd to 5th under the theme Reset and Prepare. The event featured daily vocational workshop in candle making, soap making, sewing, jewelry design, and small business startup training, all geared toward empowering participants with practical skills to build sustainable futures. On Sunday night, 9 individuals were honored for their outstanding achievements in various fields. Pastor Randy Rodney for a lifetime of service in ministry spanning over 40 years. Pastor Cyprian George for standing firm in faith, integrity, and guidance. Our very own Emmeline Anselm for visionary work in journalism and courageously capturing and delivering truth when the world needed it most. Pam Laura for transformative service to her village and the wider community. Daisy Williams for walking in integrity and completing her assignments with grace. Hector John for serving as a defender, advocate, and builder of opportunity for every citizen in the community. Kezia Loda for nurturing faith, family, and community through love and quiet strength. Jonathan George for helping to build the local church and God's kingdom through service, prayer, and sacrifice. Eurelia Thomas for embodying compassion, wisdom, and unwavering faith. The evening service featured a powerful sermon by Pastor Rodney, reinforcing the conference's theme.
Are you still with me? Resetting is a tool that will inspire preparation. So unless you reset, you won't make any preparation to achieve anything. Let me start at the base. The Bible is clear on that, and some preachers don't like to preach it that way, but that's how it is. Guess what? You can't get to God until you reset.
The event was organized by Dr. Aflin Legua Lawrence, an award-winning international fashion designer, author, educator, and empowerment strategist, along with her husband, Dr. Hadley Lawrence. Participants had this to say.
To Sister Aflin and her husband, first for considering the ministry when she, through Sister Pam, contacted me and asked whether we would be willing to host. This was something, very new to us. We did not know what to expect, but we worked it through, and from all report, those who participated, were very, very, elated, and we really look forward to growing this, empowering women, empowering our community, and ensuring, that we really pave the way forward so that more of our people, more of our women can be industrious and more independent women. So we thank you once again, and we really wish you a safe trip back to your destination. God bless you.
Dominica's cultural ambassador and Creole advocate Leroy Waddick Charles will receive the Compa Recognition Award, celebrating over 4 decades of work promoting cultural exchange and strengthening ties between Dominica and Haiti through music and Creole heritage.
Extremely excited and elated to have received that award from the prestigious Haitian Music Award, and this is really an endorsement of the work that I have done for the past 4 decades. I've really promoted Haitian compa music for all of my life. As a matter of fact, it started way back at the St. Mary's Academy with my best friend Francis Ole. It continued through what they call a sound system. I was the one choosing the bands at the World Creole Music Festival from inception, and now 28 years at DBS Radio. And this award will really encourage me to continue to do the work that I've been doing to bring Dominica people and the Haitian people together. Thank you very much.
Expressing gratitude, Charles said the award honors a journey of unity connecting Dominica and Haiti through music, language, and shared identity. Throughout his career, Waddick has championed Creole culture through initiatives like Creole Heartbeat, the World Creole Music Festival, and collaborations across the Caribbean. He joins a distinguished group of honorees in recognition of his outstanding contribution to the global Creole movement. And Cancer Walk was hailed a success. The annual Cancer Awareness Walk has once again been hailed a resounding success, drawing hundreds of participants in both Roseau and Portsmouth. Held daily during the fundraising campaign, the walk serves as a key initiative to support cancer patients and raise awareness across Dominica. In Roseau, participants walked from Point Michel to Goodwill, while in Portsmouth, the route stretched from Purbeton Beach to Benjamin's Park. Addressing participants before the walk, Yvonne Alexander expressed heartfelt gratitude to everyone who continues to support the cause.
We welcome you. We are so grateful to have your presence here with us. We are here today because we are hoping for better situation in relation to cancer in Dominica. We are hoping, we're standing in hope for all those who have been diagnosed and are still surviving. We are walking in hope for those we have lost. We are walking in hope for the caregivers those that we often forget.
Alexander noted that this year's turnout was impressive, with nearly 1,000 new t-shirts sold out, a clear indication of the growing support for the cause.
For those who are not physically present and you're hearing the sound of my voice, please feel free to call our office, visit our office, and make a contribution. There are many individuals still in need of financial assistance to meet the cost of treatment. And this is one of the main reasons for this work. It is awareness raising, yes, but it is also requesting your financial support for those who are affected.
In Portsmouth, Roseanne Mason represented the parliamentary representative for Cottage, sharing a message of solidarity and appreciation.
Representative, I extend heartfelt appreciation to the organizers, the Dominica Cancer Society and the Northern Cancer Support Group, the sponsors, volunteers, and every participant who showed up with compassion and purpose. Your presence here today is a powerful reminder that when we walk together, we create riplets of courage, unity, and healing in our community. As we set out on this journey, may each step we take symbolize love, strength, and a collective hope that one day no family will ever have to face cancer alone. As our at the Northern Cancer Support Group, as our theme is, no one fights alone. Thank you.
The event concluded with a strong message from both groups and cardio jam exercises. Dominica's cultural festival season got underway over the weekend, with the West, Southwest, Southeast, and East districts putting on formidable performances that showcase the island's rich talent and traditions. From ballet, quadrille, jingping, conte, and creative dances to flotation and waltz, each presentation highlighted the vibrant diversity of Dominica's cultural heritage. The afternoons were filled with excitement as communities came alive with music, movement, and color. At the Eastern District Festival, the parliamentary representative, Kozia Frederick, shared some brief remarks.
We welcome you into the Carnago territory, and as we are joining the part of the celebration this year at our 27th anniversary of independence. A few weeks ago, we hosted the Carnago Week in that space. And the Carnaval Week was a time that we celebrated our heritage, our culture, and it really began the independent spirit. And so we're happy to extend an invitation to you. And as you will see in a few minutes, when all of this starts, it is a wonderful collaboration of African heritage, Carnaval culture, but also a little bit of European culture. And you will see some very young Carnaval braves expressing themselves as well as we continue to educate generations of young Dominicans, white Congolans, and also to engage them in the conversation of how they can play their part in growing our culture, in keeping the heritage alive.
The Southeast Cultural Festival was held at the Salibair Primary School, while the West Festival took place at the Old Mill Cultural Center, both drawing enthusiastic crowds. The events form part of the lead-up to Dominica's independence celebrations, emphasizing the importance of preserving and celebrating the island's traditional art forms. Let's take a look. And finally, in local news, Dominica's own Trilogy is celebrating a major milestone with his hit single, Take Me As I Am, has surpassed 1 million views on YouTube. This marks Trilogy's first ever solo project to reach 1 million views. He expressed heartfelt gratitude to the Most High for the gift of talent and to everyone who streamed, shared, and supported the track. Special thanks were extended to Tridal Winds, Andel Fries Horsford, Donnell Green, Janelle, Dreamer Films, Georgiana, Rene Joseph, Jay Panther, and all who contributed to the project's success. Trilogy says he appreciates every single stream and play that helped make this moment possible, and the celebration comes just ahead of his upcoming release, Take Me As I Am, the album, set to drop on October 22nd, 2025. Congratulations to Trilogy, his team, the fans, and the entire Booyah Music family on this remarkable achievement. Let's take a listen of the hit song.
Oh baby girl, why won't you take me as I am? Just so you meet me, don't try to fix me. Take me as I am. Just so you meet me, don't try to fix me. Changer pour rien, pas qu'à changer pour rien. Changer pour rien. Take it or leave it, baby. Changer pour rien, pas qu'à changer pour rien. Changer pour rien. Take it or leave it, baby.
And now for regional news, Jamaica is set to host the 20th Caribbean Week of Agriculture, CWA. The announcement was made by Honorable Inda Ware, Minister of Agriculture and Food Security of Barbados and Chair of the 121st Special Meeting of the Council for Trade and Economic Development, COTED, on Agriculture. The news came at the conclusion of the 19th Caribbean Week of Agriculture, held in St. Kitts and Nevis, marking Jamaica as the next destination for the region's premier agricultural forum. Barbados classrooms are set for transformation as the Ministry of Education pushes for more creative, hands-on learning. At the launch of Education Month 2025, Minister of Educational Transformation, Chad Blackman, said the era of rote learning is over. Students will now explore, collaborate, and use technology to learn by doing. He emphasized that modern, upgraded schools are key to this shift, preparing students for an unpredictable future that demands creativity and resilience. Chief Education Officer Dr. Ramona Acha Bradshaw added that education reform must also focus on inclusion and values, ensuring every child feels loved, supported, and prepared for tomorrow's challenges. The Thanksgiving service held under the theme "Nothing is Impossible" featured praise, music, and a reminder that true transformation begins with faith and purpose. And now for international news. France has been thrown into deeper political turmoil after Prime Minister Sébastien Lecornu resigned Monday, just hours after unveiling his new cabinet. Lecornu, a close ally of President Emmanuel Macron, becomes the shortest-serving prime minister in the history of France's Fifth Republic. His resignation follows weeks of failed negotiations to form a stable coalition after last year's snap elections left no party with a majority. Facing backlash from both the left and right over his cabinet choices, Lecornu cited a lack of compromise among political parties as the reason for his government's collapse. Opposition leaders blamed President Macron for the crisis, with calls growing for the dissolution of parliament or even Macron's resignation. The Paris Stock Exchange fell 1.7% following the announcement, and the upcoming national budget now hangs in uncertainty. A mosque in the UK was set on fire Saturday night while 2 people were still inside, in what police are treating as a suspected hate crime. Doorbell footage shows two masked individuals pouring gasoline on the mosque entrance before setting it alight. The mosque chairman and another worshipper, both in their 60s, escaped unharmed, but the building and a nearby vehicle were badly damaged. Police say the attack is being investigated as arson with intent to endanger life and have appealed for information on the suspects seen in the footage. Local MP James McCleary condemned the incidents, calling it appalling and affirming that the mosque is an important part of the community. The attack follows a deadly incident outside a Manchester synagogue just days earlier, amid rising reports of Islamophobic and anti-Semitic hate across the UK. And this brings us to the end of international news. Stay tuned for the sports segment after this short message.
Double the draws, double the chances, double the excitement. Match 5, your local jackpot game.
Welcome to the sports segment. In the DFA First Division Round of 16 Knockout Championships, it was a thrilling Sunday night clash between South City FC and Exodus FC. South City came out on top with a 2-1 victory thanks to a stellar performance by Noah Joseph. The forward struck early in the 9th minute and doubled the lead in the 36th, securing his brace and the win. Exodus FC fought back with a goal of their own, but it wasn't enough to stop South City from advancing to the next round. And not forgetting the under-18 football action, Harlem United edged out Soca Strikers in a thrilling 3-2 contest. Ethan St. Clair got Harlem off to a flying start with goals in the first and 12th minutes, followed by a brilliant free kick from Jaden Prosper. Soca Strikers responded with a quick goal from Daniel Christian just a minute later, and Cheston Anthony added late drama with a stoppage time strike in the 94th minute, but it wasn't enough as Harlem United held on for the win. And it was another dominant showing from Team Aspirers at the Dominica Amateur Athletic Association's second road race, held in South City, Grand Bay. Out of 28 athletes, 21 secured podium finishes, bringing home an impressive medal tally of 9 golds, 7 silver, and 5 bronze. Aspirers swept several categories, including the under-11 and under-13 boys divisions, and continued to shine across all distances, from the 1K races for juniors to the 5K Open and Masters events. Stand-up performances included Gabriel Peter, Omari Caesar, Jaden Joseph, and Luan Gabriel, who not only won the women's 5K, but also met the President's Challenge time, earning a $300 cash prize. Despite facing stiffer competition than in the opening race in Portsmouth, the Aspirers remain a dominant force heading into the final leg of the series, scheduled for Sunday, November 9th in Roseau. Congratulations to all the athletes and best of luck in the final. And that's all for the sports segment tonight. Stay tuned for the weather report from the Dominica Meteorological Service after this short message.
People come well just for the cultural gala, yes. Time to show our cultural heritage as we face one another era of culture, yes. We could demonstrate our taste. Dress up in your work yet, dress up in your tech cassette. Telling Kotoko Itori, people say Okosha who are we? When we say Timbasek, that means we give full respect to our cultural heritage, regardless of color, creed, or age. Ha! What? Hey, night! Epa! Look at Batabula to Boma. Look at Wule Tabula to Boma. Bakite music la champagne. Look at Batabula to Boma.
Good day to you. This is the weather broadcast from the Mesh Studio at GMIT for today, October 6, 2025. We start off today by taking a look at the tropics, and we do have an area of interest and invest near 34 degrees west. This is an area of low pressure associated with a tropical wave. This system has a medium to high chance of development over the next 2 to 7 days. The area that's demarcated indicates a potential development of the system and its movement. And as we move on to some global models and hurricane models, they are indicating that upon development, possibly Tropical Storm Jerry, that the system could gradually track to the west-northwest and skirting the northern Leeward Islands by Thursday into Friday. So it's quite likely that upon development, this system may not pose a direct threat to the islands of the Lesser Antilles. We'll continue to monitor the progress and development of the system and provide updates in the coming days. So across the tropics, or based on our satellite today, we find our area of interest here. This is the cloud mass associated with the tropical wave. And as we come closer to the Lesser Antilles, we also see a bit of moisture associated with a tropical wave which moved across the Lesser Antilles during the early hours of the morning. And as we zoom in a little closer to home, we find quite a bit of clouds across the area, but most of this is high-level clouds, cirrus clouds, which are not producing much shower activity across the area. And as we move on to radar imagery, we'll see that it indicated that apart from some showers across the northern portion of the island during the early hours of the morning, the area has been largely rain-free throughout the morning so far and into the early afternoon. We do expect those conditions to persist through most of the afternoon with a slight increase in moisture by late afternoon and into the overnight period, resulting in partly cloudy to cloudy skies with a few showers and a slight chance of isolated thunderstorms. So those of you in areas prone to flooding, landslides, and falling rocks do continue to be on the alert for possible isolated moderate showers. Temperatures are expected to be down tonight to about 24 degrees Celsius in coastal communities and 21 degrees Celsius in the interior. So over the coming days, tomorrow Tuesday, we do expect light winds across the area, which will support some showers and possible isolated thunderstorms, mainly during the afternoon. From overnight Tuesday, an increase in moisture and instability is expected, resulting in mostly cloudy skies with scattered showers and thunderstorm activity. And this is expected to linger into Wednesday, so we do have a yellow alert for weather conditions on Wednesday. On Thursday, mostly cloudy skies are expected as well, with a few showers and possible thunderstorm activity during the afternoon as the flow shifts to northeasterly as our area of interest or our system of interest approaches the Lesser Antilles. Temperatures expected to remain relatively warm into Thursday, peaking near 32-33 degrees Celsius during the daytime hours. Our sea conditions today, we are experiencing northerly ground swells in our coastal waters with our seas up to about 8 feet. We do have a yellow alert and a small craft warning and a high surf advisory are in effect. We do expect those conditions to linger into tomorrow Tuesday, so we are maintaining a yellow alert, though our seas may be down slightly to about 7 feet. By Wednesday, we are back to green with 7 feet waves expecting our eastern coast. However, by Thursday, as the tropical system approaches the area, we do expect deterioration in conditions once again. We see peaking to near 10 feet by Thursday evening along the eastern coast. So we are reinstating the yellow alert for Thursday for our marine conditions. So do be on the alert for those changes in marine conditions. The sun will rise tomorrow at 5:56 a.m. and will set at 5:50 p.m. The first high tide tomorrow will be at 4:28 a.m. and the first low tide at 10:07 a.m. Do remember, for updated information, you can join us in our WhatsApp channel. You can gain access by scanning this QR code or visit our Facebook or Instagram platforms at Dominica Met or visit our website at weather.gov.dm. Do continue to stay hydrated and to be safe. Thank you for joining us today, Until next time.
And this brings us to the end of tonight's news broadcast, the 6th of October 2025. I'm your presenter, Rick Francis. On behalf of the entire newscast, we say thank you for viewing. This has been Emo Nightly News, every moment online. Have a good night.